From the holiday studios for STO Sidekicks, I'm Will Ewick, joined alongside Ashley Clutch Collins.
I like it. Not as good as past ones, but
Okay,
getting back to your normal self.
I just thought of that one on the spot, though.
Okay, like I said,
It
very
just
witty.
rolled off the tongue.
Witty Will Ewick here. Guys, thanks for going to our Facebook page, voting and commenting. This weekend, Kyrie Irving representing Cleveland in the All-Star events.
And he was all over the place. He was in the three-point shootout. He was in the Rising Star game, the All-Star game. So we asked, what was your favorite part of All-Star Weekend and Kyrie's performance?
Yes, you know, well, he was all over the place. The three-point contest, obviously, I think, was a very huge highlight of the weekend for him. He proved himself. He made himself known, but, you know, you have to see all of those stars, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, everybody just cheering him on, and I just thought it was really a good thing to see, even though I think it bothered a little bit of people that LeBron was right behind him, standing right behind him a lot that weekend, but he was all over the place, and it was a very, very good representation for Cleveland. My favorite comment on Facebook comes from Christopher Bosak. He commented on Kyrie and said, made the NBA know who he is. And Kyrie commented on that too and said, you know, I have a lot of pressure now. People know who I am, and I need to live up to that expectation going forward.
That's kind of how I feel around here a little bit. My favorite part was the money ball. I love the money ball in the three-point contest. I think they should add that into the NBA.
Yeah.
Maybe like last 2 minutes of every quarter, they switch balls, the
Throw
money
it in
ball's
there
out there,
off
everything's counting as double.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right? We'll write that in.
$1 million idea right there.
My favorite comment, Eileen Angeloni, when he won the three-point contest in the final round, he was pure clutch, just like Ashley Collins. Cool, under pressure.
I like it. We'll leave it at that. Looking past the All-Star weekend now, okay? We're on to the second half of the season. Cavaliers, you know, mixing in some winning streaks here and there, go to break a little bit. Now back on track. How many wins will they have the second half of the season?
Well, I'm going to go 10 to 15, and here's my reasoning. Their overall defense is 25th in the league right now. That's really where they need to sew that up. They're not really blocking any shots. They're really lacking. They're trying to still figure out what rotation works best.
Definitely.
And when you look at it, you have 29 games left. You would have to go at least 500 to have above that. So I think 10 to 15 is probably right where they're going to be.
I'm going to go with 16 to 20. You know, we can give or take a few there. You know, they won 16. I think they're only going to be a little bit better. I can't say that they're going to win 25 plus games or whatnot. But I think, like you said, defense is a huge problem. The rotation, the lineup, tweaking some stuff, I think could maybe really help them out. You know, Deion Waiters maybe coming staying on the bench a little bit, coming in when Kyrie's not in.
No, I said 10 to 15. You said 16 to 20. I'm willing to put a slap bet on this if you would like. And then at the end of the year,
I could
if neither of us wins, then
we'll
nothing.
We'll meet you right back here on
Sidekicks
to see
but if
where
one of us wins, slap bet.
Okay.
Shake on it. Let's see what the fans had to say about this one, though. 16 to 20 did get 13%. 50% agree with me at 10 to 15. 19% go under 10. 5%, 21 to 25, and 13% think they're almost going to run the table and go over 25 wins.
I hope that those 13% are right, I have to say.
We
like to be optimistic.
I hope the 50% are right, because in that case, I'm going to start working my hand muscles out.
Just because they think you're right doesn't mean you're going to be right. So we'll go. I'm hoping it's more wins, and I'm sure you are too, right?
True.
Okay.
That is true. But if it's not more wins, I would like to see me win.
He just wants to win the bet.
Moving on, Nick Swisher, very excited when he signed with the Cleveland Indians. I had a chance to interview him. You know what, Ashley? He's still excited. Matt and Rick caught up with him down in spring training.
Not worried about that at all.
No pressure whatsoever.
You know what, guys? This, one of the main reasons, that I wanted to come over here is I knew I was going to have a blast over here. I knew I was going to have a lot of fun, almost a homecoming in a sense. But for me, I wanted to bring some excitement back to Cleveland, and obviously we know how that Ohio State bond is. I mean, it's all over the country. So, with the excitement that we have right now, it couldn't be more of a blessing, man. It's going to be a great year, and we're really excited.
Well, you have to love that he's that excited, and I think it's going to only continue and be more. He had a very obviously tough, awful week with his mother passing away, and to come back and just shift that focus, he's saying, back to baseball, and he was excited to be there and taking batting practice. I read that he's like, I want to stay out here all day, and just he wanted to, really get back to that, and the mentality shifted back, and I think it says so much about him, how he's going to be in the clubhouse with all those guys, and I love the excitement, and it's bringing it here. Couldn't be happier.
I think if he's excited to be in Cleveland when it's 20 degrees and snow.
He's in Arizona now, though.
I know, but when he gets back, wait till it's like 65 and rain. He is going to be ecstatic. His head may explode.
I love it.
It's going to be very interesting to see Nick Swisher's mentality.
Guys, make sure you continue to go to our Facebook page with your comments and posts, because we love to hear what you have to think about the Cleveland world of sports.
That's all the time we have for right now. For Ashley Collins, I'm Will Ewick. Adios, amigo.